This celebration has been a long time coming for Shoal Lake 40.
You know, you guys should be proud. Our own little Stanley Cup. It took 20 years.
An award and a check for a water treatment plant the community opened last year.
I'll go around and show you guys what $700,000 looks like.
Ending a 24-year boil water advisory.
We talk about reconciliation in this country. That is a classic example, a success story.
I'm at a community meeting where members are finally planning for the future. About more opportunity, better health, and access to basic human rights. Something they didn't have much of until recently, until they had water.
You'll have to pardon my language, but sometimes this is how we have to speak to bureaucrats. Don't fuck around with us anymore.
All right, let's have a sip, guys.
Later, I sit with a group of women who told me how sick people would get during the boil water advisory. Kathy Green had a bacterial infection from the old water.
Now I'm dealing with the long time.
The long after effects.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that upon people because it's really painful.
Connie White used to travel over an hour to rent hotel rooms just to bathe her
There
children.
you go.
My daughter has eczema and it flares up, during certain times. And when it would flare up, we couldn't bathe her in this water, not to have it get any worse or infected or anything.
I guess you could say I still don't trust the water, so I'm still getting bottled water.
So you're still a bit nervous about it and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I see the change now, like we're finally catching up with everybody else because we were always isolated.
That isolation began a century ago when Winnipeg built this aqueduct, pumping its drinking water from Shoal Lake. That left this community of 300 cut off with no roads in or out, meaning they couldn't grow, build, or thrive.
In 2019, they built a road called Freedom Road, which made it more accessible to get into the community. We're going to speak to Chief Kevin Redsky about how it all came to be.
Okay, big beast.
This is the starting point of Freedom Road
This is.
from within the community.
And this has been like a vision that has been ongoing since years before.
Story goes way back, really. It's been years of struggle. It was basically a life and death situation.
A 24-kilometer gravel road finally connected Shoal Lake 40 to the highway. But only after locals convinced all levels of governments to pitch in.
Here we are.
Yeah.
This is Freedom Road.
So how did you guys manage to just do it?
A lot of credit is due to the then leadership and the people behind the scenes. I can't imagine the negotiations and the secret meetings that they did have. Just a long process, a long time coming just to get us to this point.
Without Freedom Road, there would be no water treatment plant yet.
Absolutely. That was the gateway really for all our projects to finally get off the ground.
And have you noticed like other off reserve members that have been coming back to stay here? Or?
There is a lot of interest. And in fact, our first traditional powwow is going to be this summer, and we're going to theme it along the lines of coming home, because that's exactly what people want to do.
But no, that's awesome.
That's because there's finally more promise here. There's a new school, more work, and now this plant.
Hi, Cedar.
Hello.
How's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
And you're the plant operator here?
Yeah.
All right, let's go check it out. Wow, it even smells new.
Yeah.
He's 19, so Cedar Kopanis Resky never knew drinking water in his home community. He started working here when the plant opened last year.
Yeah, waking up every day and going to work and having the responsibility that the clean drinking water is on my hands, it's pretty awesome.
So what does this new water treatment plant mean to the youth that are currently living here in Shoal Lake 40?
It's a pretty big deal for our youth, especially in the community, because they don't have to experience the troubles that the older guys in the community had to go through, such as having no road and especially no clean drinking water.
Awesome. Well, cheers.
Cheers.
you think the community is healing or is it growing? What do you think?
It's going to grow.
Elder Herb Red Sky, Cedar's grandfather, says he never thought his community would get the support they needed.
It's a whole different world than what I experienced and what people my age experienced. It's a huge, huge difference health-wise.
Health-wise?
And economic-wise as well. You know, healthy people lead healthy lives. Yeah, this whole area was a reserve.
Winnipeg still uses this lake for their drinking water.
How does it feel to know that Winnipeg uses this water and it's right beside your community?
Well, there's really them that need to recognize and appreciate how they got their water. Mm-hmm. They've got to say at some point, you know, we appreciate your water.
Mm-hmm. Have they ever said that?
No.
We have about 6 kilometers of water line. Before, it used to be directly from the lake, and that wasn't treated. The only thing that
Shoal Lake 40 used to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars a year on bottled water and a ferry to transport members to the mainland.
For the past 20 years, we haven't really built a lot of houses because of our forced isolation. This package.
Band councillor Bill Wape says money can now be spent building homes for people moving back. So far, 40 members are on his list.
This should be done by in a couple of weeks, and we'll have our occupants move in and enjoy a new home. One of the benefits is we try to keep labor local and keep our guys working.
But the infrastructure needed to get water to homes needs some work.
Currently, a lot of our old septic systems are failing. They need repair. The amount of water that's coming in from the water treatment plant is causing our holding tanks to overflow. We're hoping the federal government comes up with some funds to help fix our problem.
As the community grows in size, so do their prospects.
Oh no, it's okay, just grab another one. That can be for the res dog.
On my last night here, I was invited to this youth gathering, and I realized how seemingly simple things like a road or water can drastically change lives.
You guys got the road, you guys got the water treatment plant. When are you gonna get rid of the freaking mosquitoes here?
And this community knows their worth. Jasmine Kabatay, CBC News, Shoal Lake 40 First Nation.